Will Ferrell is back on screen with Mark Wahlberg, this time starring in the new comedy Daddy's Home. Ferrell plays a loving stepfather who develops an inferiority complex when his wife's ex-husband breezes into town. He was in Toronto last night for a screening of the movie, and Richard Crouse had a chance to chat with him on the red carpet.
If this guy was my wife's ex, I'd put a bullet in my skull.
So the king raised his mighty sword, and he rained steel down upon the step-king. But the step-king blocked it with his shield. Step-king was very upset, because when the real king pulled out his sword, it was long and shiny. All the maidens in the land preferred the more average-size step-king's sword, because it knew how to listen.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
You shot part of this during an NBA halftime game. What's it like to play in front of a crowd that huge?
You know, it's very rare in a movie to actually get to, do a scene like that where you have a certain. I think we had a 6-minute window to shoot that scene, and you're in front of 18,000 people, and you kind of have to. You have one take to get it right, but it just felt like I was back on SNL in front of a big crowd, and we rehearsed it a bunch of times. We knew exactly what we were going to do, and as long as I hit that cheerleader in the face, I knew we were golden. So actually, we all got kind of, it gave the shooting a real momentum and energized it in a way. So I think it worked to our advantage.
You mentioned Saturday Night Live. You were in New York for the premiere. You brought your kids. What did they think of seeing you on the big screen?
I think they are, my 8-year-old constantly asked me questions during the movie, like what was real, what was fake. Are the kids nice in the movie? The kids who play your children? Just a running kind of commentary, and maybe laughed a couple times, and at the end kind of went, "Great job, great job." But they had a great time. They were it's kind of the first premiere they've gotten to go to, and they loved like taking pictures in the red carpet and popcorn.
When they were younger, did they really understand what you do?
Not really. They would just occasionally see me on a billboard and think that was really funny, and then go back to doing whatever they were doing. And they get increasingly aware as they get older. But we've tried to have a balance between Hollywood and just being a normal family, and so we really don't talk about it that much in a way. And so that's kind of how we do it. Yeah.
If they wanted to go and follow in your footsteps, how would you feel about that?
I would only support it if they got into soap operas. That's the only thing that I would be, otherwise I'd be adamant against it, yeah.
There's a place in New York, a bar that I want to ask you if you know about. It's called Stay Classy on Rivington Street. It's the world's only Will Ferrell themed bar. Yeah. Have you been? Have you heard about it?
I have not. I think my mother has been and met the owner, and I have yet to go. I'm very flattered by the gesture. I hope it somehow stays open.
It's worth a look. It's paintings and photographs of you on all the walls. I had a drink called the Dirty Mike and the Boys.
I heard that the drinks are very sweet, possibly.
They came just like you?
Yeah. Sweet and sugary, just like me. Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Will we see more George Bush from you on Saturday Night Live in the coming weeks?
That was just a really great opportunity. They wanted me to do something on the show in preparation for the movie, and I thought, W commenting on how insane the Republican primaries have been would be a perfect thing. So I don't know. You never know. Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Nice
all right. Good to see you too, Richard.